Well, how to do? Tuning in tonight on a fine Tuesday. Thought I'd stop in, say hi to all the YTBC group and see how's everybody doing. I appreciate you watching. I do appreciate you subscribing. Uh, Tonight, it's gonna be, I don't know if you're gonna see it because the label's pretty dark. It's going to be H&H Latakia Flake. Picked that up at the pipe show last year around, that came out at, let's see, 2015. Yeah, February 2015. It's the only reason why I bought it. I was able to grab a few tins there last year of aged, not many, but the ones that I old, and that was the oldest. That was the oldest, and for no other reason I got it because it was 2015, 10 years old. And not much on the Latakia. It's if it's too strong, I'm two out. But this was actually pretty decent. This was smooth. These are what the flakes look like. And they are dried out now compared, believe it or not. When that came out in the 100-gram tin, when I opened that up, woke them flakes up, they were still moist. Yeah, and I stuck them out, put them in a jar, and they dried out. They dried out pretty nice. So I'm gonna do, trying to get this down pat with the flake thing instead of breaking it into little cubes. I'm gonna do what other people are doing. Take that and I twist it. That's folded. I'm gonna pack it in my brand new Mark Twain, freshly dyed. Wanted a green pipe. I think I said that the last time. Wanted a green pipe. Well, I'm kind of happy with the way it turned out. It wasn't too horrible. It'll patina up a little bit. Put a nice stem on it. Give it a little church warden action on it. It's only about half of, not even half of that chamber full, so I'm going to rip it in half. I'm going to fold this one up. I'm going to twist it. I'll stick it down in there. Right to the rim. Perfect. Perfect. Love it when a plan comes together. But I am going to put that flake away. I don't want a big rat to come in this room and grab it. And I got to go chase it. Cat keeps that stuff down to a minimum. Solid black. Solid black. I used to have mice come in here all the time. They'd be looking for food. I haven't seen a mouse in 2 years, other than the dead one that was in the living room. He was probably just chilling out in the dark, invisible. The mouse went out for a snack and didn't come back. These two claws come out of nowhere. Bang! And there he was. No more mice problems. Let's get to lighting. Believe this has some Orientals in it. It has some Burley in it, some Virginias, and of course a little bit of Latakia. And that Latakia, it's more in the name in that label than it is in the tobacco. You can still taste it in there. And it may have been stronger whenever it was newer, but I get more of the Orientals in this. Those Virginias have gotten sweeter. Nice retro. And when I say sweet, I mean sweet. It's on your tongue. It's there. It doesn't sit there and go, "Can you find me?" It's like, boom, here I am. Too bad if you don't like it. I'm even getting that on the side of my tongue. It's just, and that was a nice surprise that ended up being sweet. Believe it or not, I bought that because I wanted the age and I wanted to share it with some people. I figured people would want to smoke that. I took that to a lot of pipe meetups. Not a single person has reached in that jar, which is why that jar is just about as full as it was about a year ago. 100 grams, I would have expected at least have it knocked down to about 40. Giving it away, nobody wants to try it. I think they're scared. That's all right. That just means more in that jar. And after a while, I stopped taking it. I figured I'd bring something else for people to try. I didn't get a chance to get on the H&H train on the way out. I was able to get a little bit of pure Virginia. I do like that. It's it's Virginia. You're not gonna go wrong with that. I have a half a bag, half a pound of Arcadian Perique, which I do like. Don't like it all the time, but I do like that. That was actually nice. And I think the Balkan blend they're still making that. I bought a tin on a whim thinking I might like it, and it's a little too spicy for me. It's a Balkan. Beginning of that retro, I couldn't even detect that. Just a little bit of flavor. Then it starts to spice up on the way out. You get to the end and you're like, but it never becomes too much. I do like these Mark Twains. Mark Twain is a cone, so it's wider up here, down here. If it gets a little hot, I don't hold it down here. I tend to hold it above the fire line. Keep it up there. Just sits nice. I don't have to worry about dropping it because it's wider. So unless you really open it up, it ain't gonna fall out. Even if it does, it's a cob. That forever stem, I could probably jump off steel building down in Pittsburgh with that in my teeth, and it probably wouldn't even be scratched. Them sweetness, you get some of that spice out of that. That's probably the Oriental speaking up. To be honest, I just think they put Latakia in it just because they wanted to name a blend after Latakia. They just didn't put that much in it. Robert McConnell did that with their Latakia Flake. It was like Latakia Flake. Oh, it's in there, but it ain't a flake of Latakia. You know what I'm saying? I get why H&H is gone. Why I'm not necessarily. I don't understand why they're gone, but I understand why people they're sad about it. Those I haven't had an H&H blend that I didn't really like the Balkan blend, not as much, but all the other stuff has just been fantastic. Somebody gave me some Burley Flake, which was fantastic, of course. I don't know how they did the flakes. Those flakes are solid. They are just they're beautiful. They made those, no bones about it. I'm sure there was special equipment, procedure, protocol to follow. I paid $30 for that Tim at the pipe show. Get you to a pipe show. I could have flipped that tin for $90 if I wanted to. Yeah, I could see you sitting on the porch with this. Couldn't be my everyday smoke. That's for sure. I would want, I would become overwhelmed at some point with the flavors, and that's where I've heard the question asked, if you could only smoke one tobacco, what would you smoke? What would be your choice? And everybody goes for those exotic blends and I mean, great tobaccos, don't get me wrong. Wouldn't want to smoke them every day. Get overwhelmed. I mean, I like Irish Twist X. I don't want to smoke it all day. It's more of a treat. Even Sammy G Virginia Flake just gets to a certain point where it becomes too much. And you would miss the beauty in it. That's the point. I know people that go to five-star restaurants all the time, almost anytime they go out. That's where they're going. And to be honest, when they get a nice steak in front of them, they go, "Oh, it's another nice steak." I get that. Hey, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I don't eat steak all the time. I don't eat that much meat. Mostly chicken, way too many potatoes, definitely too much bread. But when I do eat a steak, I appreciate it 10 times more than they do because I don't eat it all the time. That's the point. I'm smoking grade A tobacco every single day. I mean, top of the line. Boom, boom, boom. It's like having a beautiful view out your window. It's beautiful. I love it. Do you appreciate it? Not as much as you do as the person that doesn't have that. Doesn't mean the other tobaccos aren't good. It's just that they are not at that level. Believe it or not, my favorite tobacco, if I was going to smoke only one, there was only, they came and said, we're only going to make one tobacco. There will be no other. This is it. I'm going to disappoint a lot of people. It would be Carter Hall. And it's not because it's amazing. It's because it doesn't overwhelm. It does deliver. And you wouldn't get tired of it. You could always do something with that. You could take that, air it out, less topping. You could leave it in the tub, keep the topping. You can add stuff to that. You could top it yourself. It's very mutable. You could sit there and take it like a piece of clay and shape it the way you like. Some of these other blends, you just can't. You definitely can't do that with an English or a Balkan. You start messing with that mixture, you're gonna throw the balance off. Burley blends, it's tough to overthrow the balance. And are there good better Burleys? Absolutely. There's times I want rugged burley. I want rugged burley. I want smooth burley. Get that Solani flake. Smooth. Want a little rugged? Get some C and D. Get some of that burley flake. Number 5. It's rugged. You want to get really rugged, you get some Five Brothers. It'll grow hair on your head, if you know what I'm saying. As you can see, I ain't smoking it that much. I'd show you my back, and then you'd be, you've been smoking it. But, hey, I'm getting older. You'll get there if you're blessed, and then you'll understand what I'm talking about. Unless your people hail from Italy, then all bets are off. Went to high school with a girl. Her last name was DeVito. That's all you need to know. She's full-blood Italian. She came with her own mustache and everything. Cutest girl on the planet. I mean cute. I don't mean like, oh, she's good looking. Like she's like she make you do dumb things. She was that cute. I remember in art class her dropping her roller and she bent over and you think I'd be looking at her butt, but I wasn't. I was checking out the hair that was growing up her back. No kidding. Hair. Top of the butt up to where the shirt hid the rest of it. She had hair on her back. That come in handy come wintertime. Keep you warm. Not so much in the summertime, but in the warmer, in the cooler months. Oh yeah, you come on in. I'll flip the cover up. Come on in. She was like a cute little Wookie. I like that. That was she was gorgeous. Gorgeous. I bet you, and she was small too. She was probably like 5'1". I bet she grew up, she became an adult and became mean. I bet you she probably killed a man. My grandmother was full-blood Italian. She'd cut you twice just because she could. Hmm. She died way too young. She died 55. Nice and smooth. No funky flavors. H&H. I know. Either way, I'm going to wrap this up. I do want to thank you all for watching. I don't know what more I could say. I am grateful that you guys are watching, and some people have subscribed, and I'm going to try and keep the banner down to a minimum, but I can't help myself. I do like to talk sometimes. I like this a lot more. If you've had this, you have any comments you want to add to that? Maybe I'm missing something, but I don't know. It's pretty straightforward. Oriental, spice, a little bit of spice. It has gotten substantially sweeter. That is just, and that's probably due to the age. And the Latakia, just enough so it can take that $5 handle and at least be honest about it. Either way, I hope you are smoking good tobacco, and you guys have a good night. We will catch you later.